Welcome, one and all. Over the week, everything a little out of sync. As what happens, this is the middle of the week, and everything suddenly starts to go haywire after a little while. I think it's probably about the same you could say about the Nationals. I just got finished looking at trying to read a crawl there on the MLB Network, seeing how they were doing today against Houston. Here it was, they had a 7-3 lead going into the bottom of the ninth. They had a 7-3 lead and blow this. Final score was like 8-7. Like, how do you blow a 4-run lead? I know it's spring training, and I've said before, you don't really get upset about spring training. You shouldn't get that excited over it. But bottom line to all this is something is amiss somewhere. I don't know. This maybe the least, probably the least of the troubles. Keep reading the same crawl, and uh, they see Ryan Zimmerman and Pudge Rodriguez sitting on the shelf for about 5 days. It's okay, it's a precautionary measure, but still not exactly exciting news. So here we are about, 2 weeks and a day from the start of the baseball season. So, I'll have a lot more to talk about on that count when we get closer. Um, it's not the end of the world, not a big deal. I will focus on it in about a week or two. I will get to it, I know, before the start of the season. We'll move along here if I can. The Caps playing tonight. They go for 10 in a row. You know, all of a sudden they decide to get hot, and it's no longer just the Ovechkin show. They've got everybody contributing. So this is good. We get to see it here in the DC area, see us in Washington. Rest of the country can watch this versus, uh, well, as I say, the rest of the country gets to see it. Uh, oh Lord, um, I don't know what the lockout, the NFL lockout still going. Nobody gives a rat's ass. I saw something funny reading the crawl. Um, ESPN flipping the dial, ran across the crawl. Chad Ochocinco figured now he wants to try out now for the Kansas City team, Major League Soccer. You heard me right. It's Major League Soccer. He figured he hadn't played soccer since I think high school. So look at it this way: there's a lockout, and then the Bengals can't tell him he can't do this. You got no say in the matter. I'm just saying he's trying out here. It's not that he's going to go play. It's just he's trying out. So, you know, you got to go find a steady line of work now because, I've said before, you're not going to see football this year. I'm sorry. You can disagree with me, fine. I'm just going to point out to you that the owners, the players, they're both fucking greedy. Nobody cares. So, this is going to go on, folks. What can I say? There's a short video for a change because I don't know what else to deal with. I'll do a non-news item here and then shut this down. The earthquake in Japan, everybody knows, is basically the triple whammy. You had an earthquake, you got a tsunami, and now because of the earthquake and the tsunami, you have a series of meltdowns at a nuclear reactor. I can sit there and make jokes about this and say, oh, would turn them into pint-sized Incredible Hulks or whatever. But no, I'm not going to do that. It's not a laughing matter. They're already at a critical mass. It's at a point where they've told them if you live within 20 kilometers of this reactor, lock yourself in your houses, don't venture out. If you're like 30 kilometers away, uh, they would like to evacuate you a higher or safer ground. You don't know. It's not a laughing matter. And despite what some people think, I was perusing before I made this video and hit my homepage on YouTube, and some line about Glenn Beck decided to open his trap. He says, "Oh, this is retribution. You know, this earthquake and this tsunami is like, hey, the Japs deserve it." Ah, Christ. Just when you think idiocy in America is on the decline, no, this goes on. I didn't look at the video, don't care about it. But I just figured this is the stupidity we put up with in America. Okay, I'm getting a little tired of watching this damn thing be out of sync. You know, it'll probably be in sync when you all see this. So it just becomes annoying after a while. And so we're done here. Sorry. And we will catch up to you when this damn thing gets better in sync, or the next opportunity I have to make a video. God knows when that will be. We will see you when I feel like it. So adios, people, and do what you need to do. Okay. I'm done. Adios and all that shit.